Runaway Jury, Universally Positive Ratings, based on the book by John Grisham. I watched it on Netflix. Gene Hackman, John Cusack, Rachel Weisz. I'm aware of Dustin Hoffman, but I'm not really know much about him. Bruce McGill. Nick Searcy, I think, was in Justified. Cliff Curtis looks familiar now that he has that mustache gone. Dylan McDermott. Very, very nice seeing him here. It's like just after he was fired from the practice. Orlando Jones, who, because he associates with like Ray William Johnson and shit, I don't really consider him an actor. Same way I don't consider him like Paige Kennedy an actor, because like just pick one. You know, either you're associating with fuckers like him or you're an actor. You can't have both. Lee Guzman. It's good. The problem I have with it is the fact that, like, yeah, I get that, you know, Rachel Weisz's sister was shot, and that puts a new perspective on it. You know, I haven't had a family member been shot with a gun before, but I don't think we should ban guns, because, like, the problem with doing that is that if there's a criminal who's planning on doing something, in this case, shooting up an office, like, that's a crime. Murder is a crime. And if you really make guns illegal, then, you know, buying a gun would be a crime. A criminal wouldn't really care about, you know, breaking the law to buy a gun if they're already planning on committing a much worse crime. And I've had this argument with people before, and someone did say, you know, but if guns are banned, how are they going to get them? Like, I mean, it's the same with abortion. If abortion is banned, then the argument that some people put up is that they'll go through dangerous, like, back alley stuff. And it's exactly the same with guns. So, just banning it is totally useless. And I know I'm anti-abortion, so if I'm like, you know, banning guns are pointless, why am I still for banning abortion? It's mostly because I just think it's wrong, and I don't want to associate with that. If I were a politician, you know? I think I had something else to say, but I don't remember. Oh, it's just about, like, the Emmys. I don't know if there's a difference between the Creative Arts Emmys and just the Emmys. I guess might be a subdivision that focuses on specific awards. I don't know. But we'll go through this list. If we can just... Outstanding guest actor in a comedy series, Sam Richardson in Ted Lasso. Sam Richardson, that name sounds familiar. I like Ted Lasso, but I haven't actually seen this episode yet. I'm still only on the second episode of season 1. Outstanding choreography for scripted programming, Blind Spotting. I haven't seen the show, so no comment on that. Outstanding casting for a drama series, The White Lotus. Well, the problem with that is that The White Lotus didn't air in 2023. Season 1 aired in 2021. Season 2 aired in 2022. Now, maybe it's because, since Season 2 aired in November 2022, it was too late for them to be considered for the 2023 awards. So they had to push it back for the 2024 awards, I assume. I don't know. Outstanding casting for a limited or anthology series or movie. Beef. Beef is an okay show. I do not understand the praise it gets. Then again, I've only seen the first episode. Outstanding casting for a comedy series, The Bear. Hell yes. Outstanding period costumes for a series, The Great. I have yet to watch that show. Outstanding period costumes for a limited or anthology series or movie, Daisy Jones and the Six. I haven't seen that show. Outstanding fantasy sci-fi costumes, House of the Dragon. I started the first episode a long time ago, like probably just after I finished Game of Thrones. But there was a problem with my recording. Like I recorded it when it aired, I just didn't watch it for a while because I wanted to finish Game of Thrones first. And there was like a scene, but where like the main guy's wife, like Paddy Considine's wife, was in a bathtub, and the audio cut out. So I was like, right, I'll just need to like delete it and re-download it, and hopefully it'll fix. But I never got around to it. Anyway, outstanding contemporary costumes for the series Wednesday. I assume this is like Lotus. Wednesday also aired in November, so. But Wednesday is great. I do think the costuming is quite good. Outstanding contemporary costumes for a limited or anthology series or movie. Beef. It's just regular clothes. Like there's nothing special about it. Outstanding prosthetic makeup. Last of Us. Yep, that definitely deserves it. Outstanding contemporary makeup, non-prosthetic. Wednesday. I don't actually know what that means. I assume it's just like the eyeshadow. I don't think that's really worth an award. Hell, I don't even think the costuming in Wednesday is worth an award. It's just, the exact same as every other Wednesday Addams. Outstanding period and or character makeup, non-prosthetic, Marvelous Miss Maisel. I don't think that's anything praiseworthy. If it's just like eyeshadow and stuff like that. Outstanding guest actors in a comedy series, Judith Light and Poker Face. I've seen like 4 or 5 episodes of Poker Face. I don't know who Judith Light is, so I may or may not have seen her episode. I don't know. Outstanding period and or character hairstyling. Queen Charlotte. Even though, I mean, I don't know. I thought Bridgerton was fictional, but I heard someone say that like they were complaining about Queen Charlotte because it's not historically accurate. So if it's based on a true story, and they've race swapped the Queen as per usual, it doesn't deserve an award. Outstanding contemporary hairstyling, White Lotus. I mean, I guess like Jennifer Coolidge just being a fat bitch. The only thing I can really think of. Sure. Assigning stunt coordination for a drama series, limited or anthology series or movie. The Boys. Yeah, that's great and all. But The Boys aired in July 2022. There was no season of The Boys aired in 2023. Yeah, there's Gen V, but that's a completely different show. What the fuck? Assigning stunt coordination for a comedy series, a variety program, Barry. I'm not going to comment on that. Maybe it is a really good fight scene or whatever. But I'm not a fan of Barry. I've tried to get into it over and over and just nothing. Outstanding stunt performance, Mandalorian. I'm assuming chapter 24 is the last episode. It should be, since there are like 3 episodes a season, or 8 episodes a season. And as much as, I mean, the last episode was good, but I wouldn't say it was anything special. And I just don't like what they're doing with Moff Gideon. Like, I as soon as the last episode aired, I've heard that they might bring Moff Gideon back, even though he just died. It's just... Anyway, like, did they learn nothing from episode 9? Anyway. Outstanding production design for a narrative program, half hour. Only Murders in the Building? Yeah, sure. The set's not quite nice, especially with season 3 being all about the theatre. So I'll give it that, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of season 3. Outstanding production design for a narrative contemporary program, 1 hour or more. Wednesday. I mean, I've got no problem with that, but outstanding production design for a narrative period or fantasy program, 1 hour more. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. I completely forgot that show existed, to be honest. Outstanding special visual effects in a season or a movie. The Last of Us. Yeah, it deserves it. Outstanding special visual effects in a single episode. 5 Days Memorial Day 2. I've only seen Day 1 because I watched I said this in my review for 5 Days Memorial. I seen the first episode with my grand after I finished The Mentalist, but he actually said that it scared the shit out of him, so we went on to Elementary instead. But there was like seeing slow horses and stuff, but he didn't like those either. And I haven't got around to watching the rest of 5 Days Memorial yet. I've been watching other things on Apple. Like there should be a final review coming soon for one of their limited series, but it's not 5 Days Memorial. Like there's a couple that I'm putting my focus on. Like I was putting my focus on Strange Planet, even though that wasn't cancelled. Mr. Corman, Little Voice, Shrink Next Door, and Shrinking. Because they're short. And I get that Shrinking isn't over yet, but But didn't 5 Days Memorial air like somewhat early 2022? Like roughly the same time, maybe before season 3 of The Boys? What's it doing here? Outstanding main title design, The Last of Us. Yeah, it was pretty good. I feel like there should be a but here, but I don't have anything. Outstanding motion design, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel aired in June 2022. It should not be here. Outstanding sound editing for a limited anthology series, movie or special, Prey. I haven't even seen Predator 2 yet. Outstanding sound editing for a comedy or drama series, half hour, and animation, The Bear. The more awards The Bear gets, the happier I am. Outstanding sound editing for a comedy or drama series, 1 hour, The Last of Us. I don't really... A lot of these I don't really know what they mean. I assume it's just like adding like background sounds and making sure that like maybe if there's like wind noise being a problem in a scene, they might be able to edit it somehow to make it not as bad or just completely remove it. I don't know. But I feel like that's something that you don't really know if you're watching. I feel like that's something you know if you've looked at the editing process, which I don't think they do. I think they just watch it and decide. Outstanding sound mixing for a comedy or drama series, 1 hour, Last of Us. Like, what the fuck is the difference between those two? Outstanding sound mixing for a comedy or drama series, half hour, The Bear. Great. Outstanding sound mixing for a limited or anthology series or movie, Daisy Jones and the Six. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot that Daisy Jones and the Six existed. Like, I know of it. Because anytime I look at it, I keep on thinking of, like, probably Pistol or something. Outstanding music composition for a limited anthology series, movie, or special, original dramatic score. Weird. I didn't know that Weird was a drama or a dramedy. I thought it was going to be 100% comedy. I've never actually seen it because I don't really care about Al Yankovic. Outstanding music supervision, White Lotus. Yeah, the music in White Lotus is amazing. Like, it is perfect. Outstanding original music and lyrics. Ed Sheeran, Voivans, and Max Martin, Ted Lasso. I did not know that Ed Sheeran was involved with something in Ted Lasso. I thought this was like giving it for a song. I was going to say, like, if Bad Habit is giving anything, like, fuck off, it's a shit song. It's terrible, it sucks. Ed Sheeran has not been good since Multiply. Outstanding actor in a short form comedy or drama series, Tim Robinson. I keep on. I've seen that around on Netflix, and I remember it because I think it's just got a weird name, and I think that meme of like, no, please let me go first. I want to do something. I think that comes from I think you should leave, but I'm not sure. So maybe it's good. Outstanding music composition for a series original dramatic score. I mean, what the fuck's the difference between this and the last one? Outstanding original main title, theme, music, Wednesday. I don't even remember the theme song for Wednesday. Outstanding actress in a short form comedy or drama series, Jasmine Guy Chronicles of Jessica Wu. Didn't that show get cancelled, like, yesterday? I think that's quite ironic. Outstanding picture editing for a multi-camera comedy series, Night Court. Never heard of this. Outstanding picture editing for a single camera comedy series, The Bear. Great. If there's like a... I hope that season 2, which I haven't seen yet, does something similar to do in like episode 7 of season 1 where it was like a one take. Because that was just... Outstanding picture editing for a limited anthology series or movie, Beef. Well, it's an A24 series, and if it's anything like Mr. Corman, then yeah. How many fucking more is there? You're kidding! Outstanding picture editing for a drama series, Last of Us. Whatever. Outstanding cinematography for a series, 1 hour. Miss Maisel. I have only seen the first episode. You had to get around to watching the rest. Something that's putting me off about it is the fact that it is the longest Amazon original that I watch. Like, I think Bosch is the only thing that's longer than it, but I don't like Bosch. Other than the funny name. Outstanding cinematography for a series half hour, Atlanta. This show is still on. Like, I remember when everyone was saying, oh, you need to watch it, it's such an amazing show. And then it just wasn't. Like, Donald Glover leaving Community to do this. And people were like, no! And it's just like, you left one shit show to go to another show that, well, actually, I don't like Community, but it does have the moments, whereas... Sorry, I'm just grabbing a cookie I baked. Atlanta doesn't have any moments other than maybe that scene where you guys get a Happy Meal or Pitch Meal or whatever. Outstanding guest actors in a drama series, Storm Reid, Last of Us. I think she's Riley. And we're going to pull a Game Awards 2020 here. Gay. Outstanding guest actor in a drama series, Nick Offerman, Last of Us. Gay. Outstanding TV movie, Weird. Okay. Outstanding short form comedy drama or variety series, I think you should leave. Okay. Outstanding short form non-fiction or reality series, Succession, controlling the narrative. I don't actually know what that is. I thought it was actually Succession, but I'm assuming that's something else. Like, I mean, the only thing I can think of is like a behind the scenes thing, but it wouldn't really go into this, I don't think. Outstanding picture editing for a variety program, a Black Lady sketch show. I've heard of the show because in the name, it's a sketch show with ladies. They're black, so it is good. Even if it were white men, I wouldn't like it because I don't like sketch comedy. Outstanding directing for a variety series, SNL. Fuck off. Like, why is that show still on? Outstanding directing for a Friday special, Sean Carter, the Apple Music Super Bowl, that halftime show starring Rihanna. Okay. Outstanding lighting design for and direction for a Friday special, 2022 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It's 2022. I don't know when that aired, but if it's any time before October, fuck you. Outstanding lighting design and direction for a Friday series, Dancing with the Stars. Outstanding individual achievement in animation, Intergalactic Outstanding Commercial, Apple, the Greatest Accessibility. Outstanding narrator, Barack Obama. I didn't know he was narrating things, but I mean, I'm trying to think of something that still airs that has narration in it. Like, if Dexter was still on, then Dexter should just win by default. But I guarantee you there's something better. Outstanding cinematography for a non-fiction program. I need to take a drink here. 100-Foot Wave. Outstanding cinematography for a reality program. Wrexham. I mean, it's Rob McElhenney, so good in my books. Even though I'm not a fan of Mythic Quest. Outstanding choreography for variety or reality programming. Dancing with the Stars. Outstanding production design for a Friday special. Nothing, apparently. Variety. I just can't pronounce that word all of a sudden, apparently. Variety or reality series. SNL. No. Non-fiction or reality. Nothing. Unstructured reality program. Wrexham. Structured reality program. Queer Eye. Gay. Directing for a reality program. Wrexham. Picture editing for a structured reality or competition program. Drag Race. Gay. Assigning picture editing for an unstructured reality program. Wrexham. Assigning casting for a reality program. The Traders. Okay. Assigning writing for a Friday special. John Mulaney. He's funny at times. He's really good in Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots. His comedy is okay. Writing for a variety series, nothing. Makeup for a variety non-fiction reality program, Beauty and the Beast. 30th Cell. I'm assuming this is talking about the Disney movie, but I thought it was way older than 1993. Okay, outstanding game show, Jeopardy. I can't even think of American game shows because it's not like any British thing is going to be nominated, like if it were a British show. I don't even know. I was going to say The Crystal Maze, but I don't think that show's still on. Host for a game show, Kiki Palmer, Password. I don't know these game shows. There's like so many new ones. I can't keep track of them. Like there's one in the UK that's just what's that thing that the New York Times bought? It was like a kind of like a word search game. Wordle. They made Wordle a game show, but they don't call it Wordle for copyright reasons. They call it lingo. It's like you gotta know your lingo. I don't have a problem with it. Just don't like the fact that it's stealing. Outstanding hairstyling for a variety, non-fiction, or reality program. We're Here. Host for a reality or competition program. RuPaul. Gay. The only good thing RuPaul has ever done is he was really funny in his guest role in Amphibia, and that's it. And I guarantee he only took that show because he saw it as a metaphor for gay people. Sound mixing for a reality program, singing on multi-camera. Wrexham. Starting sound mixing for a Friday series special. Elton John. What the fuck? I have no idea what's going on with me today. Jesus Christ. Maybe because it's the longest video I've made in a long time. Sound editing for non-fiction reality programs and on a multi-camera Moon Age Daydream. Music composition for a documentary series or special. Original dramatic score still. Music direction in the Library of Congress. Gershwin Prize for Popular Song. Joni Mitchell. Who? Hosted non-fiction series or special. Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy. Oh, so we haven't cancelled Stanley Tucci yet? I'm not saying I want to cancel. I don't think cancel culture is a good thing. But, you know, he's a straight man who sort of built his career off of playing gay people. And in the modern day, that is a big no-no. Like, massive no-no. Documentary non-fiction special, still. Excuse me. Oh, come on. This is going up. Alright, there we go. Documentary non-fiction series, the 1619 project. I might just stop tracking myself. Exceptional merit in documentary filmmaking in the territory. Signing writing for a non-fiction program using the Holocaust. That sounds like it's gonna be something about Holocaust and Irish, but just fuck off. Like, just stop interacting with those people. Just let them be deleted. Picture editing for a non-fiction program, still. Directing for a documentary non-fiction program, still. Animated program. Fuck off The Simpsons. Who watches The Simpsons? Why is Simpsons and Family Guy and shit still on? No one fucking watches them. The ratings have gone way down. Yeah, okay. I can't think of anything recently for The Simpsons, but I can think of Family Guy. Family Guy did do a couple of base things recently. Like, they had a clip where it was like, trans woman watches porn at the bar, and bartender's like, sir, you can't watch porn at the bar. And the trans woman was like, oh, but I'm trans. And the bartender's like, okay, fine. You can do whatever you want all the time. That's based. But that's one clip. And a show that's been on for 25 years. And The Simpsons, I've seen a video where it was like, Family Guy was ripping off The Simpsons, stealing their ideas. And now it's gotten to the point where The Simpsons stealing ideas from Family Guy. There's a clip of, like, an entire episode of The Simpsons where Homer, like, complained about someone, and some producer saw him and was like, oh, we should give him his own show, even though that's just, you know what grinds my gears from Family Guy. So, cancel The Simpsons, cancel Family Guy, cancel American Dad, get Seth MacFarlane the fuck out of Hollywood, and Fox, and just out of writing in general. You are wasting your money producing the shit that no one has watched for decades. Anyway. Character voiceover performance. Maya Rudolph or Big Mouth? Fuck Maya Rudolph. Fuck Big Mouth. And finally, last one. Outstanding emerging media program. For All Mankind season 3 experience. I have yet to see For All Mankind.